The Calendar app lets you use your iPad as your personal calendar and appointment manager. Let's see how it works. Tap on the Calendar app icon to launch the calendar. The screen is divided into three sections: the bottom toolbar, the top toolbar, and the main content area. The top toolbar lets you change between timescale views of your calendar. You can choose to see all your calendar entries for a single day by tapping on the Day button. You'll see a list of all of your events for that day in the scrollable box on the left, with an hour-by-hour breakdown of your day in the column on the right. You can quickly change to the current day by tapping on the Today button in the bottom left. You can move forwards a day by tapping on the right side of the screen and swiping to the left. Move back a day at a time by tapping on the left and swiping to the right. You can jump to a specific day in the month by tapping on the date, or by tapping on the current day indicator in the bottom toolbar and dragging left or right until you're at the date you're after. Events in your calendars are color-coded to show you which calendar they're associated with. Tap on an event to view more detailed information about the event. Tap on Done or somewhere else on the screen to hide the event details. Tapping the Week button shows a view of the current week's events, once again color-coded to show you which calendar they belong to. Swipe to move forwards or backwards a week. You can also tap and drag the current week indicator in the bottom toolbar to find the week you're interested in. Tapping Month shows the current month view. Swipe to move backwards or forwards a month. Tap and drag the month indicator to find the month you're interested in. Tap on an event to see more information about that specific event. Double tapping on the event will switch you to the day view with that event selected. Tapping the Year button gives you the entire year's view. Same control as the previous views to move forwards and backwards a year at a time. Tapping on a day in the year will switch you to the day view with that day selected. Lastly, tapping the List button gives you a text list of all of your events. I find this view particularly useful as you can see upcoming events without having to remember what day or week they are in. To create an event, tap on the plus button in the bottom right of the screen. Tap in the title text box and give the event a name. Then tap in the location box underneath and enter a location. Next, tap on the Starts Ends button, which will take you to a date and time selector. Scroll the date wheel up or down to select the date, then scroll the hours, minutes, and AM/PM wheels to set the desired start time for the event. Next, tap on the Ends button and use the same procedure to set the end time for the event. If your event goes all day, you can tap on the All Day button and skip setting the start and end times. Tap Done to continue entering information. If the event you're entering is repeating in nature, you can choose the frequency of repeat by tapping the Repeat button, then tapping how often you would like it to repeat. Invitees lets you choose to invite people to this meeting, enter their email address manually, or select them from your address book by tapping on the plus button. Tapping on Alert lets you choose when to have the iPad remind you about upcoming events. Calendar lets you choose which calendar to add this event to. You might have a home and work calendars, for example. More on that in a minute. You can also add some notes about this event by tapping on the Notes box and typing in the desired information. When you're happy your event information looks right, tap on the Done button. You'll see your event now listed in your calendar. To edit any of the details, simply tap on the event and alter the details, then tap Done. You can delete an event by tapping on it, then scrolling to the bottom and tapping the red Delete Event button. Confirm the deletion by tapping the Delete Event Confirmation button. To edit an event from the week or month view, tap on the event, update the event information, then tap on the Done button. If you're not sure when an event occurred, you can search your events by tapping in the search box and typing in what you're looking for. Searching looks in the title, location, and notes fields for events you have entered. When you tap the search button, you'll see a list of all the events that matched your search. Tap on one to be taken to that event in Day View. You can have more than one calendar on your iPad, which allows you to separate your events into categories. You can, for example, have a home and a work calendar. Tap on the Calendar button to see a list of calendars currently on your iPad. If you created a free iCloud account in the earlier lesson, you will see an iCloud label and underneath that, All iCloud, Home, and Work. The home and work entries are iCloud calendars created for you when you created your iCloud account. You can choose to view all of the events in your iCloud calendars by tapping on the All iCloud button. A small check will be displayed to indicate it is active. You could also choose to just view either your work or home iCloud calendars by tapping to select just one of them. All iCloud will deselect automatically when you turn off either work or home. To edit your calendars, tap on the Edit button in the top right, then tap on the calendar you wish to modify. Assign the calendar a color code by selecting one from the list. All calendar entries in that calendar will be displayed in that color. Change the name of the calendar by tapping on the name and typing a new name. Tap Done or Cancel when you are finished. Create a new calendar by tapping the Add Calendar button. Tap in the name for this calendar, then tap on a color to assign a color to all events for this calendar. Tap Done when you're finished. Calendars are usually attached to email accounts, and you can have multiple email accounts on your iPad. As you'll see, I have both Gmail and me.com email accounts, each with their own calendars on this iPad. To delete a calendar, tap on it, tap on the Delete Calendar button, then again on the red Delete Calendar confirmation. All of the events associated with that calendar will be deleted, so be careful. Tap Done when you've finished editing your calendars. The Show All Calendars button at the top is a quick way to select all of the calendars to view all of your events. When you're finished selecting the calendars to view, tap on the Calendars button or somewhere else on the screen to dismiss the Calendars pane.